I was able to make better decisions, increase my professional life, my personal life, but for me, I had to do it the hard way. I got cancer. So I had never been sick a day in my life when I was diagnosed with testicular cancer. I caught it early. I had my right testicle removed. There was no spread in my lymph nodes or my other organs, and besides having to suffer some humiliating, hilarious jokes from my buddies, everything was good. We caught it early. I had to do what was called aggressive observation. For those that live in DC, I own a business in DC. I had everything done at GW University, right in Foggy Bottom. I had to go for monthly CAT scans and blood tests to make sure I was cancer-free. Month 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, great. I got this thing beat, the surgery worked, I was lucky. Until I wasn't. I got that bone-chilling call from my oncologist saying, hey, Michael, the cancer has spread to your lungs. We have to start chemotherapy. Now, we all have a personal story with cancer, maybe friends or family members, or maybe there's some fellow cancer survivors in the audience. All cancer treatments are different. In my case, I had a very aggressive form of cancer in my lungs, and so my chemotherapy was very aggressive. I had to have chemotherapy every day, Monday through Friday. Most people will go for a treatment once a week, once every 10 days. Monday through Friday, from 8 a.m. to 2 p.m., 6 hours every day, for 3 months. Now, everything that you hear about cancer and chemotherapy is true. You know, the hair falls out. You become unnaturally thin. You know, your skin takes on a gray pallor. You literally become like a zombie. So I made it through those 3 months, and I had one more procedure to go to be cancer-free. I had to have surgery. Surgery to remove half of my left lung, where the tumors were. I was 34 years old at the time, the height of my physical prowess, and that surgery left me crippled in a wheelchair, unable to do anything, and I mean anything. I wasn't married at the time. My mom was taking care of me at age 34 like a baby. When I say I couldn't do anything, I couldn't do anything. The body's an amazing machine. The spirit's an amazing machine. A couple weeks after that, I was able to get out of the wheelchair and shuffle around my Georgetown home. A couple months after that, I was able to walk. A couple months after that, I went for my first jog. And then a couple years after that, I ran my first marathon with 1.5 lungs as a fundraiser for the American Cancer Society. Now, the reason I'm sharing this story with you is that you do not have to suffer the way I did to learn to make better decisions. You see, my ego was so strong. I was the king of responsiveness, literally having Blackberries. Who remembers Blackberries? Blackberries at that time, responsive. I was so far stuck in those traps, making okay decisions, horrible decisions, that it took a life-threatening illness like cancer to shock me out of my malaise, to show me that I needed to make a change. And you don't have to suffer. You don't have to wait till you have high blood pressure or are obese or facing a divorce or your kids won't talk to you because you're at work all the time. You don't have to suffer the way I did to make immediately better decisions that are going to impact your career, going to impact your associations, and impact your community. The Mushin way to making better decisions is simply a practice. The more you practice, the better you get at it.